Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi,
Hey guys.
everybody. Everyone's hopping on. Hello, hello. Happy
Ooh,
Monday.
Jessica. Yay. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Everyone's popping on. Welcome.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hi, Jackie.
Hey.
Hi, Haley. Hi. Haley.
Hi.
Hi. Who's that? The puppy's so cute.
Aw.
Oh, is that Kana?
Yeah.
Puppy Kana?
Oh, it's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit.
A rabbit.
Like every week.
It's not every day we have a rabbit on our calls.
Someone said it about.
How's everybody doing? Everyone's back in school today?
No, I do remember him saying something to me.
No snow and ice days? I'm going to give people another minute to hop on as they're hopping on quickly. Tisha, you're on here. Does that mean you did not have a baby yesterday?
No, yeah.
Are you going to soon?
Oh my gosh, I hope so. Please,
Hopefully you'll hold off during the call because I don't think any of us could help.
please pray for tonight. I need to be done.
Prepare.
Oh my gosh, now Kana has a chicken or something.
These are Color Street Critters.
Oh my gosh, the Color Street Critters. That's awesome. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I'm going to mute you guys for a minute here, just so I can kind of do some introductions here. And hang on.
Thank you.
There we go. All right. Welcome everybody. This is an exciting month. It is now February. And I want to see a show of hands if this is your first call you've ever been on. Raise some hands if this is your first call, Beautifully Polished call. Oh, I see. All right, one. Anybody else? Couple, good. All right, well, I am Debbie Bry, and I am the presidential founder of Team Beautifully Polished. So welcome to your first call, and hopefully you'll be on many more after this. So we had an exciting January, and we had 115 new people join our team, you guys. So that is a lot of new people ready to go out there and sell nails. So that's very, very exciting. And a lot of you lived up to the challenge to try to double the size of our team. So that was a definite exciting thing. So let's see. First, I want to see a show of hands if you're new to the team in the past month. All right, I see. Is it Kylie? And anybody else? Oh, there's one. Jessica's new. Well, welcome you guys. As you know, there's lots of different resources for the team, but this is our monthly training call team call that I think is really important to be on. One, to see each other's faces, to get to know different people on the team, especially if you're unable to come to our local meetings. This is kind of a good way to connect with other people on the team. I've been having different guest speakers come on, which we'll have one on in about 10 minutes or so. And I think that's a great way for us to get new and hear different information from other people just outside of our team as well. So please plan on marking your calendars for that first Monday of the month. Now, I will say with that said, there's a couple of months coming up that I may have to adjust due to spring break coming up in April. And then March, I just have to confirm a flight because we're coming home from the cruise that day, whether or not I'm going to do it that Monday or I would push it into next week. So I'll keep you guys posted. I do have our call calendar ready to send out. Unfortunately, my assistant, who's been amazing at getting all that stuff sent out in a timely fashion, lost her mom a couple days ago. And she's only 20, so her mom's about my age. So that was very sad. So just hold, be patient. I'll get things out this week, but everything just may not be quite as quick as it normally is. So I will send that email out. New people joining in the past week would have gotten the call calendar already today. I did send that out with welcome emails, but I just haven't sent it to the whole team. I had to confirm a couple things first. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to do on this call. I'm going to do recognition right now, and then our guest speaker will come on, and then after recognition, I'm going to do some announcements, and we will do our drawing that I know so many of you are waiting to hear who the winner is going to be. Okay, so recognition, you guys. January is typically the slowest month in all sales, in particular direct sales, and we still pulled off a pretty darn good month, I would say. Our overall numbers were $287,057. So I was quite pleased with that. That a year ago, January, we were in the hundred-some thousands. So we definitely doubled where we were. So that's exciting. 50% growth is pretty darn good in 1 year, in the same month. Our team overall, since the beginning, has done 3,744,431. So I really think this could be the month that we get to 4 million, which would be super, super exciting. We're well on our way there. Okay, so one thing I do not have today, which I'm disappointed about, is leader promotions. Anybody who promoted to senior stylist or team leader, those are still only showing from January. There was a discrepancy that the new ones were showing some old ones, so corporate must be back in looking at it. So I don't have those today, but I will get those out with the newsletter and email them to everybody this week. So right now, if anybody knows of anybody on their team that promoted to senior stylist or team leader, if you want to shout their name out, that would be awesome. Anybody on the call?
I will.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate Valerie Ann Munoz and Jeannie Sinclair. Valerie became a team leader. Jeannie became a senior stylist, and Jillian Toth became a senior stylist.
Woo! All right, congrats, ladies.
Jessica.
Yeah, I also have a couple.
Okay, go.
I have Julie Stevenson, Alicia Sprinkle, and Sarah Blank, all promoted to senior stylist.
Yay!
Dixon to team leader.
Woo!
Yay, way to go, gals.
Congrats, everybody. That's awesome. And anybody else?
I have one Jackie Austin as promoted senior stylist this month. Yeah.
Say your name again, Haley.
Oh, Jackie Author.
All right, congrats, Jackie. That's awesome. And Dina, were you unmuting yourself?
It was for Jackie Other. I didn't see Haley's
Okay.
name. So Haley got her. Awesome.
All right, anybody else? Have anybody to announce? All right, well, congrats to all of those new promotees, new team leaders. We will have a new team leader call this Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I will be getting that link to you. So hopefully you can hop on and hear about what it's like to be a team leader. All right, so let's see. All right, let's start with, I'm not going to read all the names, but we had 67 people on our team do $1,000 or more. So they will be listed in the newsletter in the $1,000 club. Congrats to all of you who were hitting your enhanced commission. Our top and enrolling, gosh, I mean, these numbers, Dina, well, okay, I'm going to go from, oh gosh, it's so hard to choose where I want to go from. I'm going to go from people who had 3 and up. So Alicia Sprinkle, Kimberly Brady, Chandra McDowell, and Danielle Miller all sponsored 3 new people each. So congrats to those ladies. That's amazing. Then we have Val. Now you said it too, Jen. Munoz. Okay. Had 4 new stylists that joined this month. So congrats, Val. Jackie McGowan, who was at a meeting, but I did see her pop on. Not sure if she's still on. And 6 new stylists this month. I think there were definitely some people trying to get in here for this, for the Cutco. And then Dina Doyle, our top in enrolling this month with 8 new stylists. So congrats. Dina, you must have just worked your tail off. Do you want to give us any, I know you went on live this week and did a great Strong Star call. Any advice you want to give everybody for you're enrolling this month. I'm totally putting her on the spot, by the way.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm looking forward to sharing at our next meeting in Livonia about this, but I think it was just timing. I think people were excited to start January, the new year, with, whether it was extra cash to pay off the bills from the holidays, or if it was, some of the ladies had said they were feeling motivated after watching all of the Facebook posts and lives. A few I met through face-to-face nail bars, and some had been thinking about it for a few months. And then I think the January timing kind of gave them that push. But yeah, it's been really exciting. They all did their strong start, which I was super motivated. You're right, with the Cutco to get those calls in right away with the launch parties and everything. So yeah, we'll see where it goes with this. It was an exciting month.
Yeah, congrats to you.
Thank you.
All right. Our top 10 in sales among stylists. So that means stylists and senior stylists. We have number 10, Brandy Blanchard with 1829. Number 9, Andrea DeMaria, 1852. Kelly Wolazik, 1885. Nicole Shook, 1990. I love these. They're like years. Lauren Dinderman, 2010. Sandra Newman, 2,201. Christy Young, 2,210. Amy Myers, 3,288. And Cynthia Hilt, 3,501. And our number one place with Aaron Clefish, is 3,520. So congrats to all of you stylists. That is amazing. Great numbers. You will definitely have great paychecks with those numbers. Our top 10 in leader sales this month. Number 10 coming in with Mary Carr with 1492. Crystalyn Musselman, 1551. Dina Moore, 1567. Haley, are you? No. Oh, Rosemary Cameron. Sorry, I was used to Haley Cameron. 1669. Haley Cameron, 1705. Jessica Moten, 1843. Paula Warren, 1858. Dina Doyle, 2415. Leslie Traers, 2662. And Jackie McGowan with 2996. So congrats to all of those leaders who are out there getting enhanced commission as well as working their teams. All right. Great job, you guys. I cannot wait to see February. If we go by past records of what our last February was, we had a big jump in sales. So let's see if that continues for this month. Remember, our St. Patrick's Day launch starts tomorrow, so that's a great way to get sales up, of course. Spring launch, I'm not sure about yet. I don't think it's going to be in February, but that'll be coming down the pipeline very soon as well. So hopefully people who may have had a slower January due to less nail bars, you're all prepared for your February month. All right, let me see if, oh, I love texts. I just got a text for a nail bar at 7 o'clock on Friday. Yay! Okay, good. All right, let me see if Jenny is on here. Jenny. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm super, super excited to invite and welcome Jenny Weimer to our call. A little funny story about Jenny and I. We went to high school together, and our high schools, we went to a big rival high school. We went the same, but there was a rival high school down the street, kind of like Michigan State, like that serious. And they combined our senior year of high school, and we had to go into one group. And that is where Jenny and I both met our husbands, who were friends at the time, and we're both still married to those guys. So we were at the better high school, and they went to the other high school, but we decided we could step them up to our league by introducing our high school.
That's right. There's 10 of us in our group that are still married. It's such a unique story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So I want to tell you guys a little more than just Jenny's high school. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about her success, and you'll see why then I wanted her to come on our call. So she was a teacher for all you teachers out there. So after leaving a successful teaching career over 19 years ago, Jenny decided to focus her energy on serving her clients and exceeding their expectations. Jenny's boutique brokerage, the Weimer Group, and they're down in Orlando, which will be for conference this year, Jen.
Oh, fun.
Is comprised of agents, closing coordinators, a full-time marketing department, in-house photographer, and more. In 2018, Jenny's 45-person team served over 760 families and did a little over $220 million in value. With over 750 five-star reviews to the Weimer name to date. They have common notes of trustworthiness, dedication that are woven throughout the comments. Then Jenny's married to her high school sweetheart, Mike, like I said, and she lives in Orlando with her 2 kids, Peyton and Zachary. So thank you so much, Jen. And if you wonder why I'm having someone come on from real estate, it's because we both sell something, right? We both do the same things. We're looking to sell product and sell our business. And although they're completely different in price, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, it comes down to the same types of strategies that you use. So clearly, she has had an extremely successful business selling and doing the same things we are, but just at a different type of selling. So I can't wait to hear what you have to say, Jen. Thank you. I'm going to mute myself here.
Thanks for having me, guys. It was an honor for Deb to ask me to come on. And I am used to speaking to real estate agents, but, when Debbie and I talked earlier today, really the same strategies can be used for any small business. It's all about believing in your product, building relationships, and, having a plan about who you're going to inspire to work with you. And, the way we go about that is probably very similar. And Debbie was telling me that you guys have a lot of BX teachers or people have been in sales. Also, moms, that is the easiest time to meet people is when you have young children because, they're magnets for other groups of, and it's easy to enter into their world with PTO and that type of thing. So, thinking back to when I first started in real estate, I had triplets in a stroller, and I would put them in the stroller, and I'd walk out in the neighborhood, and I just wanted to sell a house here or there. I just needed to do something besides fill bottles and diapers, and but I figured, well, let me just throw the kids in the stroller and see who I can meet, and let me try to bring some value to people around me. And I started meeting the moms, and the moms in the neighborhoods are the busybodies, and once I got to know them, I, started to get some sales, and one thing led to another, and I dominated that neighborhood. And then from that point on, we kind of packaged up we call it farming in Orlando, our marketing efforts, and duplicated that. And now we are across 94 zip codes. And really what happened is it started with one relationship at a time and going deep on those relationships and being on purpose about them. So what I tell my agents when I'm training them right now is, what do you do? What are you passionate about? Where are you spending your time already in your day? And how can you do what you already do and love and make sure that everyone around you knows that you sell nail polish? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be that crazy friend that everybody's going to duck and hide from because they know you're coming around the corner with your samples. You don't want to be that person, and nobody wants to be that person. But you want to bring value to people, and you want them to know that you're the nail polish lady. So in our world, and I don't know, Deb, I didn't ask this question of you, but how much you guys have freedom to market and kind of immerse yourself in your brand. But in our world, I tell my agents, don't be a secret agent. We put magnets on our car. So when we drive up to the gym or the PTA or wherever we're going to be, they see that, I'm a realtor. I don't have to get out of the car and say I'm a realtor. They already know that I'm a realtor. I wear my name tag everywhere I go. Or I may wear a embroidered shirt, and it starts a conversation. People will say, oh, how's the market? Oh, funny you should ask. I'm not asking people, hey, do you have any plans to buy or sell some real estate this year? I hate those people. But, I make it easy for them to ask me the questions. And everybody wants to talk about them. So if you had a t-shirt on that said, ask me about easy application nail polish, I don't know, what your thing is, but they'll ask, well, what is that? Or I'm the nail lady. What does that mean? Or when you're sending out an email to the kids, I don't know, baseball group because you're organizing photos, and at the bottom of your email is your email signature, and you're the nail lady or the whatever. It's just a constant reminder that that's who you are. And then people will start to ask you about your business, and you can have some things out or demonstrate the product, or ask the moms to bring the girls to do a little party, or you just have to be creative about how to work within what you're already doing. But don't be proud of the business you're building. When Debbie was telling me what this business is doing for her family, I almost fell out of my chair and almost abandoned real estate and decided to sell nails. I'm like, how do we do that? Like this, you guys have a great thing in front of you. It's amazing. And, but you got to be proud of your business. You have to lean into it and not be afraid to tell your family and friends that you're in the business. So with that being said, I will tell you, those are the hardest people to approach, in my opinion. So when I start out a new agent in the business, we tell them we have something called Sphere and Gear, and Debbie said you guys have something called Flax or Flats, or it's all about family. Who's your family?
A Frank list, like the name Frank.
Frank list.
Yeah.
So we call it Sphere and Gear. But I will tell you from experience and watching so many agents launch in real estate, calling your neighbors and your friends and your family are the hardest people to call. And you don't want to turn them away. But stop and think through, who else are in your path? Who else do you know that has influence? Who else could you bring value to by introducing nails to their life? And it's easier, honestly, for me to make a cold call and build a new relationship in my business than it is to try to hit up my family and friends. And so in my world, when I first started real estate, I would go to the office every day and I would stay there until I either scheduled an appointment, had a closing, or, just purely ran out of time and didn't, get anything accomplished. But I wouldn't let myself leave until I felt like I had done real estate. So if you set a goal every day to reach somebody new, add somebody new into your database, or do some research and find out who are the influencers in your area, who are your bloggers, who are people or women who have influence and have a large following of other women. That's who you want to be spending your time to get in front of. Are they building relationships with hair salons, or just yoga studios, or bridal booths, or high school spirit days, as a fundraiser? I don't know. Those are just thoughts on top of my head. But, what are those things? And making a conscious effort to go try to build a relationship every day. And when you break it down to a simple task and you do the right thing every day, the money follows. The relationships follow, without a doubt. But if you're waiting to come to them and you're kind of a secret about it, if you're keeping yourself secret and you're embarrassed of your business because you don't want to be known as the multi-level marketing lady, then it's going to be tough to get off the ground. And there is evidence of success sitting right here in this group of people that are doing this so well. And sky's the limit for you guys. So that's what we try to teach our agents. Now, when we are building those relationships, we put them in a database. And I think Debbie was telling me earlier that your database starts with a sale. So you may want to have a plan to add people to your database, even though they haven't bought from you yet, and label them properly. What are the chances of them giving you a referral? Put them in a database so that when you send out an email or you do a Facebook post or an Instagram video, that you can tag them in it, or you can, send out an email to them, even though they haven't already worked with you or bought nails. we call them our forever clients. We put them in our database. We know exactly who has given us referrals. We know who has done business with us, and we have a different marketing program for each like silo of people. But they're all very relationship based. They're not the drip programs that are nonsense. It's all about showing people like they're I'm trying to like parallel our businesses, but for us, it's all about solving their problem. Like I was telling Debbie earlier today, we don't sell houses. Houses are the solution to the problem we're trying to solve. Buyers and sellers, they don't want to buy homes. They don't want to sell homes. It's painful. They are solving a problem, whether it's divorce, they just got married, they're adding to their family, mom is coming to live with them. It's more social work than selling homes. The house is the solution. So if you can solve people's problems or understand their pain points and their fear points and identify those and sell to them, then you can win. So if you're trying to find, let's say other, I don't know what you call yourselves, reps maybe, or sale, I don't know what you call it for yourselves. But anyway, if you're trying to find other,
We're stylists.
Stylist. Okay, there. Yeah. I'm like, I know I'm not calling. I know I don't have this right. So, but if you're trying to inspire other stylists, identify the fears of why would they say no, and you have to believe first that this is the best thing and it's helping your family, and start to tell those stories and start to identify those pain points, and bring those walls down of, I'm afraid that my friends are going to hate me or whatever that may be. If you truly believe in it and you walk in it and you start to tell success stories of people you've helped change their lives, like, they have been able to put their kids in dance because they now have extra income, or what are you doing with your money this month? We're going on a cruise, or I paid off my house, like whatever those stories are, those are evidence of success, that this is the real deal, that you can be highly successful in this, something to be very, very proud of, and that will be contagious, that will be magnetic for people. They will follow you because you believe, and they're watching your life change. I don't know, do you have any questions about any of that so far? Like, it's hard to do this unilaterally with everybody on mute. It's kind of weird.
I know, but if I don't mute, then you hear everyone's background.
No,
I love, and I told Jenny that earlier when she said how they don't sell, they're offering a solution. And we can honestly look at that with our product and business as well. I mean, we've talked about the reason we offer our strips is it costs less for people. It offers, especially a busy mom, they can do it right at home on the go. So we're really offering them a solution. The business offers them a solution if they need financial help, or if they're trying to get out of the house, or they're trying to meet more women. So I think that's a really interesting way to look at it. So I like how you say that we're really offering a solution to them rather than selling them something.
Yeah. I think it's important to show people that they can do this, and they can do it around their own lives and their own schedule, which is nice too. That's the flexibility that all women are looking for. And I think that's powerful in itself. And having the camaraderie and the army of women to connect with, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, if what do they say? If you want something done, ask a woman to do it.
Right.
And I hire a lot of women. I've got women with 3, 4, 5 kids. And typically you would think, oh, geez, how are you going to work, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Because that's what we work in real estate. We're out at nights, we're out at weekends, we have to take calls, we're never off. And I, because I've raised babies, I'm like, don't underestimate a woman. She'll figure it out, I've got killers for women in real estate. So don't underestimate a woman on a mission. Now, Debbie, can you wear like t-shirts, or can you wear bags that say Color Street and magnets on the car? Can you do that type of thing?
Oh yeah, we're all into our swag.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't leave home without it. We don't.
Yeah, water bottles everywhere we go.
Oh, good.
Our logos, clothes. Yep.
Good. And then, like in our world, when we do, we do a lot of Facebook posts and Instagram posts about success stories with our clients, but it's never about, look, I just sold a home. Look how much money I just made off of my clients. It's always about how we helped our clients maybe get a discount on their home or a free roof when we negotiated, or an extended close period, or whatever it is. But it's about the client, not, hey, look at us, we just had another sale. So when you're doing your posts and success stories, it's easier to edify other women in your group about nails than saying, I sold so much, or I have more nails for sale. But if you're telling people stories about other women in your group, you can inspire others around you, if that makes sense. So
Yeah, I think that's a great idea to turn our posts around into, and some of you guys may do that. I know I don't really do that of, hey, look what she could only do in 5 minutes. Or even when they put it on, to have them to kind of tell their story. Hey, look, this mom, couldn't spend the time anymore because she has little kids. Look at her now. She can do her nails quickly. That's a great idea.
Well, we talked a little bit earlier too about stacking databases. So if you have, let's say you get a sale for nails, and you could say to them, and I don't know if you can do this or not, so just take for what I'm saying for worth a grain of salt, because I don't know what's right and what's wrong for you guys, but Debbie will fix all of whatever I say later. But like if you could say, hey, I'll give you 10% off your second purchase if you're willing to go on Facebook and show us your nails, or do a quick demo, or show us how easy it is, or show us your finished product. Well, if they do that, and they do that on their page, and they tag you, now you've just stacked databases, if that makes sense. So their 500 friends have just now seen that, you sold them nails. And so that, you're trying to get in front of more and more people, and, become that household name for nails. And what's 10%, and it's only good on the second purchase. So they got to come back to get it, but they'll do it when, okay, great. Thanks so much for posting that. And then message them and say, you've earned the 10%. Just let me know when you're ready for your next set. And, I'm sure you already have Facebook groups. I think I'm part of Debbie's Facebook group. You already have you're already building a community of your clients.
Yeah. So the 2 rules on what you are saying for the team would be, if a person is tagging you in a post to thank you or whatever on their stuff, technically they're not allowed to post your link, but they could thank you. And then, but you also can't control what someone else does, and then discounts, like if we were to offer that discount, it just can't be on a public place. But you're not going to say, hey, put this on Facebook and I'll give you a discount. I would hope not, on a public place anyway. So that would be, behind the scenes, you're saying that to them, and then they go do it, and then you follow up with them individually. Because all of our discounts can only be done in private groups that we are the moderators or the admins of.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, we just started a group in our Facebook page. We just started a Facebook group for real estate. We call it Friends with Benefits, where we put all of our past clients in this group, and then we give away whatever, windows and power washing and whatever else it is, that relates to a home. But it's a great way to build a community within a community. And so I would definitely recommend that. I mean, when I'm talking to Debbie earlier, it sounds like you guys are doing a lot on social media already and kind of building that story. But it's definitely, think of it as a story. Think of where you're wanting to go with this business, and start telling that story like you're on your way there. And really start to believe that. And every post, don't be afraid to post. But you got to be creative about it, or people get, tired of it. You got to be authentic about it. But telling stories about, like Deb's just such a great example, because I'm on her stuff and I see it. My nails match my outfit today, or I'm go green and it's her nails, or, like we were out at Girls Weekend and I'm like, hey, hold up your nails and I'm going to take a picture so you can put that on social media. And I was just, I'm a friend just trying to help her promote herself, and because we were dressed up like Santa or something, I think. But it's just for fun, and having others help you and believe in your business and champion you goes a long, long way, with the stacking of the database mindset. Does anyone have any specific questions before I just keep rambling on?
Anybody have any questions for her? They're usually this quiet for me too, Jen, so don't. No questions?
How many people are building a team? Are you all still individuals, or are you building it? You got a couple of teams there?
Lots of teams.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Because that's a whole nother dynamic. I mean, I went from being a single real estate agent to having a team of 45, and we operate as a true team, which means that, there's a lot of personalities. You have to build a culture and you have to create value. So, it's all about, defining your value when it comes to that time. And again, being able to package up the vision and the message in what this business can bring to families and people. I think you guys really have something special there. It's kind of neat to watch. I'm excited for you. I'm really tempted to, if my kids would just turn 18, I need to get them signed up.
I know, she wanted to sign her daughter up. She's a little too young still. She's only a junior.
Yeah, I need to run it through her. And so I don't look like I'm selling nail polish at the moment, but I need to, I'm like, let's build that up under her name, and we would be, we're in business. So I just need 8 more months and I'm in.
Right.
Under a pen name, Peyton Weimer.
Right. I love it.
A ghost account.
Right.
And Debbie and I our girlfriends were kidding around, but Debbie, you probably already told the story, but our friend's son is a popular kid at college, and we came up with the idea of getting him into Color Street and taking that into the dorms and the fraternities and the sororities. I'm like, he would be the most popular guy on the dorm room floor. He would sell nails like crazy. Can you imagine? I'm like, that is brilliant. And he's in construction, so we were going to be like nails to nails or something. It was fun. We had a whole business plan built for him, and we're going to try to force him into it, right? Like in the spring. I think it's brilliant.
He wanted to do it over Christmas break, then he got busy, and now he says spring break. So we'll see. We'll see if Nails to Nails ever comes to fruition.
I think it's brilliant. I mean, and those are the kinds of creative things I think you got to think through, and who can, in our world, I have to figure out what relationship can get me more than one deal at a time. And in your world, it's like, who do you know who's an influencer that other women follow? And go to them first. Spend your time wisely. Go after the influencers. Go after the people with female followers. Maybe they are realtors. Maybe they're in the beauty business. But you'll know. Go look on Facebook and Instagram and see who everyone follows, and go meet them and see if they would be interested, or they know other influencers. But you don't have to just stay on your block and with you and your friends, I guess, is the message there.
And one of her first comments earlier of influencers was teachers. And I said, oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of those. Because you guys don't realize, but it's the professions in healthcare, same thing. It's the professions where they're around a lot of other women are great people to talk to.
Yeah. Can you do like high school spirit nails, like the colors and stuff for spirit days and all that? Can you do that as a fundraiser? Is that possible?
Yeah, we've done things like that. That's all up to everybody individually, and
interesting.
Yeah, they can do what they want with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
It would be fun to brainstorm, but I think it's just all about getting up with purpose every day and do at least one thing to build your business every day versus work. We call it working in and working on your business. there's the orders and there's the paperwork that you have to do. But what are you doing on purpose every day to build your business? And if you just did one thing every day, you'd be amazed how fast your business would take off. A lot of times we get stuck in the minutia of in the business. And but just take a step out, or a time block. We call it time blocking in our world. Time block an hour to work on it. Who are you targeting? What are you doing to build those relationships and further those relationships, or follow up with those relationships? Because it takes being on purpose to build a business.
So Jen, do you want to give us an example? Let's say you were making a cold call. What would you say? Now I'm putting you on the spot because we didn't talk about that earlier.
Yeah, it just depends on who I'm calling. But these days I have to call, let's say I'm calling attorneys because I'm trying to get into a relationship with them because they have more than one deal to send me these days, like, divorce attorneys. So first of all, I have to go through in my head, what is it that I'm offering, and get concise about that script. So, and I have to believe it. Like, I have to believe when I call them that I am the best person they can refer to me, and I'm going to have to tell them why. And so I think through that. And so it may be, hi, this is Jenny Weimer. We run the largest team in Orlando, and I understand, you come highly recommended as a divorce attorney, and I was told that we should be meeting. We have a lot of experience in helping divorce couples navigate selling of their properties. Do you already have a real estate agent that you refer to? And so it's just a matter of being confident, and then, asking for the business, and then, hopefully you're in dialogue, and it would be better than that, but you would be in dialogue, and you could share more about why, we need to be in business together. But you have to qualify why you're calling and why it's a good idea for them. And then edify the other person. I hear you're amazing. I hear you're the best in the business, or I hear you're, you know every woman in town, and you're the person I need to be talking to, kind of thing. But it just takes practice. After a couple of calls, you actually get really good at your script. But don't give up after the first two, because the first 2 or 3, 4 are going to be kind of rough. And then once you get kind of a roll and you start to really believe yourself, those calls get a lot easier.
So in other words, to translate it into our world, when you're doing follow-up with people, let's say that you met at a vending event, you're going in and you're talking to them, and why are you the best person to build that relationship with them, either as their stylist or for them to come in business? Mm-hmm. So what can you offer them? What do you remember about meeting them at the event? Because hopefully you've taken some notes on that person. And if you talked a little bit about the business, come in knowing what you could offer them, remembering what they were looking for with potential interest in the business.
That's good. And identifying that. So, I've been thinking about you. You had mentioned that you were wanting to have, start building something, but you're not quite ready for it to take off fully, but you could use some extra income because your kids are getting ready to go off to college. And I've been really kind of thinking about that for you. And the more I think about it, I really feel like this would be a good fit for you. Would you be open to me showing you how you could get there with just a few hours a week of your time, or, whatever it is? I don't know your scripts, but just identifying those pain points, or letting them know that you've been thinking about them, or, I heard you say, or that type of thing. It just be authentic about it. Just be truly, if you believe, you will authentically be able to help someone get to their goals, because you believe that, and you have success in getting to your goals. So scripts are great because it's great practice, but I really believe that you can just be authentic about it if you really believe in what you're selling.
It's very true. And we've talked about that a lot before. You've got to believe in your product. I don't know how people can sell what they don't believe in. Yeah.
And you have to believe that, that if you do the right things, you'll climb the ladder and the money will be there. And, we all do it. There's ego involved, but really what we're all doing this for is money to serve our families. And And whether that's to put retirement away or fund vacations or, whatever to put food on the table, that's what we're doing this for. And you have to believe that it will be there. And if it's not there for you yet because you're newer into this, use other people's stories like Debbie's, or so you can say we, or, my, I don't know what you call yourselves, leader or director or whatever, was able to do this, and use somebody else's story until you have your own.
That's great. Thank you so much, Jen. Do you
You're
guys have
welcome.
anything for her? Anything else? No questions?
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Jen.
Go sell.
All right. I appreciate it. Especially she just came off a week-long real estate thing where she had to present there, and she was sick yesterday. So thank you. I appreciate you coming on for us.
My daughter was like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like, a scarf and a bun. And I took some cough syrup. I'm like, here I am.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
See ya.
I'll mute everybody for a sec, then they can say.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Bye,
Jen.
guys.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
All right. So again, you guys, I know that totally different business, but it's all comes down to building relationships. And I know all this stuff we hear time and time again, but that truly is what we're all about. It's relationship building, because you never know what's going to lead you to the next, what's going to lead you to your next sale, to your next person that wants to join your business. So the belief in your product, all that is the same. I love the changing the verbiage of, we're not salespeople, we're here to offer a solution. I think that's a great thing to keep in your head, because I think that we really are. We offer a great solution with our product. I mean, we're always telling them the points, but if you change your thinking about it, that we're not here to sell them, we're here to offer them a great solution to cheaper nails, easier to put on, not harming, not like a harming light or anything from, those gel lights. Or same thing with like the business. We're here to offer them a solution if they need money, or they're trying to get out, or trying to start a new business, they need a new job. So you change your mindset. I've been working on my mindset a ton lately, and it truly makes a huge difference when you go in things with, I'm going to get this today, I'm going to have this today, your follow through, I'm committed to contacting a certain amount of people every day. And it really makes a difference when you lock yourself into that and write it down that, now, I talk about goals all the time, and I've had looser goals, but now I'm being very strict with myself, that I have daily goals, I have weekly goals, I have things I have to do that I'm not going to stop. Like Jenny said, she got on the phone till she found somebody. And that's been my attitude lately. I'm doing my certain goals until I reach them. So I highly advise that. And speaking of that, so something new. So I've been, as time goes on, I kind of revamp different things we're doing. So one thing that I think you'll probably start seeing in March, just due to the cruise, and I'm working on it still, is I'll be doing weekly live. I'm going to try live trainings for our team. We'll still do our monthly Zoom, but I'll just pop in at the same time, and it'll be recorded. So I'm working on 52 topics. So I'll have a whole year. So I'm building all the content. So it'll take me a little bit. That's why we're looking at March. So we'll have 52 topics. So one a week, I'll be coming in and offering a training to the team. So that's something to look forward to, hopefully after the cruise. If you guys notice the Q&A, which used to be offered 3 times on Mondays, the weeks other than this, I've switched a couple of those to new stylists. We have so many new people joining, so we're going to try that for a while and see how that works, with weeks 2 and 4 being for new stylists and week 3 being just a random Q&A for anybody. And again, I'll play around with it, see how we like that, see what the turnout is. So that corporate's going to be offering, or not offering, but putting training out on our websites, which will be great. We should hopefully see some of it soon, that right when you log in your virtual office, you should see some different things you can click on for different videos. So that'll be really great for a new stylist. We have our YouTube channel. We still definitely do not have everyone on the team subscribed to it, since we only have about 100 some people subscribed. So if you haven't, just go on Beautifully Polished in YouTube, click subscribe, and all that's going to do is anytime there's, like when I do these live trainings, I'll throw it onto YouTube so you could always go back and watch it, but you'll get notification that it's there. That's the benefit of subscribing. So I'd highly advise that. And I think those were all the main things about training. Couple other announcements then. Conference. So hopefully we'll get lots of people at conference in Orlando. I'm sure you guys will see, depending where you come from, Jenny's big Weimer group billboards. I've seen them there before. So people are panicking about rooms, not on our team, but I've heard other PCs talking about it. You guys, you can't even book the hotel yet because the whole thing is taken basically by Color Street. As soon as they let those blocks go, we'll know. And if you plan on going, then you'll want to get in and get a room right away. But if you don't, that hotel still has neighboring hotels you'd be able to get in, that they will offer a shuttle between the conference center. So don't panic. As soon as I know anything, I will let you guys know about getting those rooms booked. There's that. BQ consistency program. I didn't even know that was coming. That was a total surprise to me too. I didn't know till you guys saw the email. So that's exciting, something to look forward to. So if you do your $300 February, March, and April, you get those 6 sets of nails. Those purple ones are just gorgeous. I can't wait to see those in person. Did someone just do that? Whoa, someone just share their screen? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I don't know what just happened. Who shared their screen?
Sandra Tank's screen.
Oh, I didn't know other people could share their screen.
Click in the right-hand corner. You can get out of it.
What do I do?
Click up in the right-hand corner. There's an area, and it'll bring you back up as a picture.
I shared that because there's 3 different beautifully.
Oh,
so
do beautifully like we do the one we spell our team name, BEYOU.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it'll have our little logo in the circle.
Okay. And how do you get rid of the screen again?
I don't know.
You have to click on stop sharing at some point up at the top where it says view options.
Yeah, because it doesn't let me see that.
Yeah,
sorry.
Deb, if you try to share screen and then and then come off of it.
All right. Let's see. I'll share that.
Now you can stop sharing.
And then I will. All right.
Sorry.
I didn't even know other people could share their screen on the call. All
I
right.
didn't know it either.
I screenshotted it and then shared it. Yeah.
So that is something great, that BQ consistency program. Tomorrow I'm leading the company training on why you should BQ also. So obviously there's one reason right there. So if you can hop on tomorrow at noon. All right. And then, Maureen Flanagan, one of our directors, has discovered that a lot of you, I'm sure, including myself, are in this NELFI group. This NELFI group that many of us are in, I think 27,000 people, is now run by somebody the picture is like a person with a tie on. Right below the picture, it says Color Street Babe. She is no longer a stylist. So if I were you, I would I would unfollow that group and get out of it. I don't think it's probably a safe and smart thing to be in a group that's not run by anybody by Color Street. You don't know if you're friends with her then, if she can go in and look at your friends. So if I were you, I would get out. I'm going to get out. And then she has another group. Someone else now has started one, so we'll start to build up NELFIs there, but probably not a great place to be. And I have messaged Glenn. He's aware of it. He's trying to get to the bottom of
Deb, do you want me to share what that looks like on my screen real
Sure.
quick?
Sure. She,
Here
her
is
name,
the,
her
here's
name
the Nailpiece group.
may or may not be there anymore.
Here's the Nailpiece group. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, but see, her name is gone. So he may have went to her and he was going to say something to her because she is using our name and she's not a stylist. So I see her name is gone.
Well, it doesn't say. It's a closed group. It doesn't say who the admins are anymore. Well, that's because I removed myself.
Oh, yeah. When you're in it, it says the Boss Babe or Color Street Babe or whatever. So anyways, I would get out of that one, you guys.
What's her name?
It looks like she removed the Boss Babe or Color Street Babe or whatever because I
Yeah, because that's an infringement. She can get in big trouble for that.
This one is
not
it's
on
just
there anymore.
Nailpiece Group, Independent Color Street Stylist. That's what you need to remove yourself from.
And my guess is they're gonna have to remove that name too. I mean, I don't know how she can even keep that name either. So hopefully that'll change, but get out. It doesn't make sense to be in there. Okay, so on to the fun part, right? All right, let me read you names of people who are in here for the drawing. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of names to read. All right, we have Chandra McDowell, Angela Rowe, Dina Doyle, Kristlyn Musselman, Caitlin McNamara, Amanda Rebecca, Ellen Jackson, Jessica Moulton, Dina Doyle, Stacy Dixon, Deb Meeks, Brianne Etke, Mary Carr, Amelia Pangano, Leslie Chairs, Jackie McGowan, Rosemary Cameron, Jackie McGowan, Robin Mansfield, Teresa Brennan, Jackie McGowan, Chandra McDowell, Leslie Chairs, Alvin Bailey, Karen LeBeau, Sarah Elwood, Nikki Benning, Valerie Muniz, Angela Sherwood, Heidi Rich, Paula Warren, Danielle Miller, Jennifer Makovich, Jackie McGowan, Haley Cameron, Rebecca Bardo, Lauren Nowick, Sherry Edmondson, Aaron Cleffish, Jameson Crossan, Darlene Lavoie, Chandra McDowell, Dina Doyle, Suzanne Stamper, Martha Dabrowski, Emily Evans, Kelly Brady, Nancy Brown, Valerie Muniz, Amy Myers, Dina Doyle, Kimberly Brady, Carol Ann Black, Dina Doyle, Michelle Reynolds, Amy Myers, Tammy Isart, Paula Gugart, Heather Brand, Alicia Sprinkle, Kathleen So, Crystal Lynn Musselman, Mary Durat, Christy Steinmetz, Alicia Sprinkle, Marie Kinney, Alicia Sprinkle, Nicole Sword, Morgan Rutherford, Jeffrey Bunkowski, Valerie Muniz, Dina Doyle, Danielle Miller, Sherry Storms, Bethany Estep, Mary Carr, Dina Doyle, Jillian Toth, Crystal Hancock, Jody Joseph, Dina Moore, Darlene Lavoie, Jeannie Sinclair, Emily Davidson, Jocelyn Brown, Carrie Harris, Jeannie Sinclair, Christina Grooms, Jackie McGowan, Jessica Moulton, Jessica Bloom, Lynn Warrington, Kristen Morgan, Nikki Memel, Charlotte Antic, Bethany Estep, Valerie Muniz, Danielle Miller, Dina Doyle, April Shook, Heather Zebel. Then all these people get even another ticket in for doing their Let's Get Started calls. Mary Carr, Kristen Morgan, Danielle Miller, April Shook, Dina Moore, Jackie McGowan, Christina Grooms, Dina Doyle, Jackie McGowan, Darlene Lavoie, Jackie McGowan, Dina Doyle, Crystal Musselman, Danielle Miller, Heather Brand, Alicia Sprinkle, Jocelyn Brown, Kim Brady, Alicia Sprinkle, Dina Doyle, Jackie McGowan, Emily Davidson, Carol Ann Black, Haley Cameron, Dina Doyle, Martha Dozbrowski, Evan Bailey, Deborah Meeks, Leslie Traers, Heidi Rich, Dina Doyle, Nikki Benning, Dina Doyle. Oh, that's how I didn't know Rosemary Cameron, because MB. I always know her by MB. Jackie McGowan, Mary Durack, Valerie Muniz. All right. Are we ready? With my handy dandy Happy Valentine's Day. Can you guys see them all? Doesn't look like that many. Oh, that's right. I was getting my son do this because I don't want to be put on the spot. Hang on. Logan, come here, hurry. Everyone's waiting for you. I hate being the one. I love being the one who they love, but I hate being the one hated by all the rest of you who don't win.
So your son's going to be the one.
All right. Here he is.
Hi, Logan.
Here he is.
I do that on my VIP group all the time. I make my kid do it.
Very direct.
Mary,
Yay!
woo! Congratulations. All right, I have to tell you, I loved doing this one, and I heard so many comments of people who were like, I have to enroll someone. I want that Cutco. I want that Cutco. So I decided I'm changing it a little bit, but I'm going to offer something for February. So here, I wrote it down. Here's what we're going to do for February. I don't always offer things twice in a row, but I'm going to. We're on such a sponsoring roll. I'm going for sponsoring still. And here, I wrote it somewhere, is what we're going to do, I think. Oh, is that it? Nope. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Is that it? Hang on. I have notes everywhere. Aha, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm setting different parameters this time. And I'll post this too, so I don't expect you to remember this. If we get 1 new stylist to 100 new stylists, I'm going to do the Cutco Entertainment Pack, which is ice cream scoop, which is amazing. It melts the ice cream as you scoop it. The pizza cutter, phenomenal. The cheese knife, which is awesome. And the veggie peeler, which there is no other veggie peeler like that one. So
You found 2 things I don't have yet.
See?
Yes.
So that's a $219 value. So if we do 100, 1 to 100. So last month we did more than that. That's what the person will win. If we do 100 to 200 stylists, see, I'm setting the bar now. The winner can get an essential block, which has the paring knife, the spatula spreader, my favorite knife, the turning fork, the petite carver, the petite chef knife, and a small cutting board in a block. Retails at $533. If we get over 200 people, I will do the galley set again. So I'm raising the bar for the galley set this time. So we kind of have 3 different levels. So depending how many people we sponsor, that's going to determine which set is offered. All right, and I'll do the same thing, 1 for every person you sponsor, and 1 for Let's Get Started call. And you know what? Maybe I'll even add a 3rd one if they BQ. All right, so you could earn up to 3 tickets in there for sponsoring 1 person. All right, so if they sign up, you get a ticket. If they do the Let's Get Started call, and if they BQ, which I hope they BQ because they should be trying to get those BQ consistency nails along with their jump start. So you could earn up to 3 tickets this time. All right? All right, you guys are just all right. Let's hear. I gotta unmute you so I can get some kind of yays.
Woo!
Okay, thank you.
Woo!
Yay!
Can't unmute everybody. I don't know why I can't find unmute all. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you. It was a great month, and let's see where February takes us. And again, if you ever have questions, please reach out to your uplines, to myself. You guys all have my, my call link. If you ever need to schedule calls with me, please feel free. All right. Hey, we might have a snow day again Wednesday from what I hear. All you Michigan people.
Me too.
All right. Okay, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.